This is like her name. I forgot the girl's name. I'm continuing on to my rant from before. So if you guys just come back to this broadcast, it's because that is what happened. There's this one girl on YouTube. I like her work because she goes to fast food restaurants and shows you how you can go out and eat vegan while at fast food restaurants. And I think she's making it more socially acceptable and socially attainable for other people to be around non-vegan friends and make it acceptable and to show the world that you could be a vegan and not be eating rabbit food and have so many dietary limitations. So let's go back to the beans while we're here. Alright, when the beans become like this, big bubble, kind of like medium bubble like this, and the water's reduced quite a bit, you kind of want it to reduce a little bit further down. So I'm going to increase my flame all the way up now. The beans are technically done. See how pretty they are? But this is that girl, she makes veganism really socially acceptable. And that's what I want to be more like. I want to be able to show you guys you can be vegan, not be a jerk, be open, be kind. Not just to the humans, I mean not just to the animals, but to the humans. But if you're kind to the humans, they're the ones creating the majority of the carbon footprint. And if you're going to be a jerk about things, guess what? The humans who are creating the most carbon footprint are not going to listen to you and create more of the carbon footprint. But your lack of compassion, your lack of understanding. See, these vegan gurus, they think they're gurus, but they're not. If they were really gurus, they would stop with the negativity. They just completely stop with it. It's really annoying as a vegan watching all this vegan drama, vegan on vegan drama for views. And I really don't care if this video or my last post gets freaking popular or anything like that. It just needs to be said. Okay, you guys know I have a boyfriend. He is not vegan. If I go to my boyfriend and I say, go vegan or I'm leaving you, what kind of girlfriend what the hell would I be? I'd be like, that's like controlling. That'd be like undoing why I love him so much. If I love him, I wouldn't be trying to change him. If he wants to change, that's on him. You know, not on me. It's up to myself to change myself. It's up to me. But it's not up to me to go and tell my boyfriend, oh, if you do this, then we can't be together. Pfft. No, I love my boyfriend as he is. You should be loving other people as they are, where they are, as they are. Not for what they can do for you, not for what they could bend to your ideals, no matter what ideal it is. It's not even just about veganism. It could be about religion as well. I mean, it could be about politics. It could be about anything. You know, just because someone has a different view or a different opinion than you, doesn't make them right or wrong. Just makes them different. This means, you know, maybe you need to be more eclectic about your thinking. You know, taking bits of a little bit of everything, with the best points, taking them into your thought process, think about it, mold them over, and see. Like, you know, and just because my boyfriend's not vegan doesn't mean I'm going to try changing him. But yeah, if I'm going to make food, and if he wants something extra and he wants to try it, hey, he can do that. I won't stop him from trying a vegan dish. You know? And besides, I have a year to get my crap together so I can make excellent bomb vegan food, so that or learn to make better than I already do, because I make excellent food, so that, you know, it becomes attainable and achievable. And because a lot of people think that being vegan, you cannot attain it, that they think it's so expensive to go vegan, but no, it's not really expensive if you do it right. And yeah, you know, there's going to be times where you can't find certain things. And like, there was a time I couldn't find flaxseed. which has a high amount of omega-3. So I bought flaxseed when I got like 2 or 3 of those little packages. I think there was another thing. Let me go look. Let's go look together. Ooh, let's go look together. Oh, it's chia. It's chia and flaxseed. I ran out of sesame. Wait, no, I have sesame somewhere. Do I have sesame? I have sesame somewhere, but I forgot where I put it. Basically, I make different forms of tahitis with the chia seeds, the flaxseed, and with sesame seeds. Not all combined together, but I make different, like, tahinis. I make sauces with them. I make all kinds of stuff with it. I even make my homemade mustard sometimes from mustard seeds. Sometimes when we plant some stuff, we end up getting our homemade mustard greens. We get homemade. How do we homemade mustard greens? Oh my God. Okay, world. Lisha's losing it. When homemade, fuck, I just did it again. Homegrown mustard greens. And then when they start to seed up, they start creating the mustard seed. Now you end up using the mustard seed to make homemade mustard. Sometimes I make my own homemade ketchup too, and my homemade barbecue sauce without the honey, so that there's no animal cruelty in it as much as possible. And then that's the other thing about the animal cruelty part. A lot of people go, well, they're not creating cruelty to animals because they're not directly doing XYZ to the animals, and a lot of vegans want to argue, and for the sake of arguing, you know, yeah, we're right on that. You should know that we're right as vegans about that, but you don't need to like throw it in non-vegans' face like continuously. You don't need to do that. I mean, how would you feel if you were told that you as a vegan were responsible for killing millions and millions of bugs because we eat the plants, we eat the fruits and or the this or the that grow there. You know what I mean? That we're destroying the natural habitat of bugs who happen to live there because we need to eat our plant products. Our watermelons, our cantaloupes, our honeydews, our onions, our this or that. You know, or lettuce. You don't want to hear that. Bugs are sentient too, right? Vegans. Just like, cows, chickens are all sentient as well. You know, so you can't really throw that argument in non-vegans' faces without getting their wall to be built up in front of your face. They're just not going to want to listen. And if you were really smart as a quote-unquote vegan guru, you would come up with the ways in showing how you actually live as a vegan. And you show the positive things about veganism instead of showing everything that's wrong with veganism and with other vegans and with other things in life. So, and it's just one of them things that kind of gets me boggled down as a vegan, because I'm seeing you guys just like bashing each other. So I don't really think even the vegan gurus are really vegan at that rate. It's so funny, you know. I feel like I'm calling people out. Hello, Jay Belfort. How are you doing? Welcome to my YouNow broadcast. I am cooking and doing a little vegan rants at the same time. Woot woot. Vegan rants. Yeah, you can use that, Sue. Yeah. There we go. Anyways, so I'll show you my screen. My beans are about done. This is my second time on broadcast because I accidentally got all disconnected the last time before. These are kidney beans, and they've been soaking overnight. There's salt, pepper, there's garlic, there's oregano, there's 2 vegan bouillon cubes. There's all kinds of stuff. But yes. So we're going to walk away and get out of the kitchen. It's a little bit warm in here while Boy is getting his lunch situated. We're going to go outside together for a few minutes. It's just really, really, really warm. But a lot of people are doing the vegan movement, if you want to call it a movement. It's kind of funny. I can't even say it without wanting to laugh, because a purpose of a movement, if there's something to be done, movement, work. But if you're bashing other people, people are not going to listen to you, so nothing will go anywhere if nobody agrees on anything. You're just too busy being negative and being a shithole about stuff. You know, you need to make veganism more attainable, more achievable. You want to make people want to eat what you're cooking. You need to make it more appetizing. But if you're bashing other people, you're not making veganism appetizable for anybody. You're really not. In fact, you're making things so unappetizing that because of all the negativity, people are not going. It's like sour in their mouth, you know. Really, it's like sour in their mouth. They're not going to want to try something that's so negative like that. So that's my goal. My goal is to make veganism more achievable and more attainable. And you have to make veganism more attainable. Hello, Sid. How you doing? Right now I'm taking a break from the kitchen because it's really warm right now. I'm also kind of doing a little bit of vegan rant. But if people are making veganism so unattainable and so unachievable, it undoes the vegan quote-unquote movement. It really does. Because it's basically, you know, saying you're a bad person because you eat animals, or saying this and this and that. If someone's always telling you what you're always doing wrong, you're not going to want to listen. I'm okay. I'm actually cooking. I'm in the last part of my cooking process with my kidney beans right now. And I'm just taking a break from the kitchen because it's really warm in there right now. It's cooler where I'm at right now. And how are you doing? I'm still recovering from my sun exposure. My face is still red from being sunburnt. Still trying to keep myself hydrated and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I can go all day about these quote-unquote vegan gurus, but you can't. Vegans and non-vegans, if you end up seeing this, do your own research. Don't believe one person or many people on the internet. Don't even believe me. Go and do your own research as a vegan. Go do your own research as a non-vegan. Go consult your doctors. Because these quote-unquote vegan gurus, they don't have medical licenses at all. They just sound intelligent because they looked it up on Wikipedia. That's the honest to God truth. They haven't taken time to study nutrition. They haven't studied the time to study herbology, or the human physiology, or sociology, or the human, or certain diseases, and how people's individual bodies respond to certain things. Like, I had to adapt my veganism to my iron deficiency anemia. I had to adapt my diet, my newfound diet. I had to talk to a doctor. In fact, I didn't consult my doctor for 6 months into my veganism. And in that, I did a serious disservice to myself. I should have been consulting my doctor the entire time. And she is not a vegan. She wants me to go back eating animal products. But I told her, hell no. And because she knows I'm determined on being and staying a vegan, she advised me on many different food groups on how to make it so I can stay healthy, and other things I can do in my lifestyle to stay healthy as a vegan while I'm recovering with my iron deficiency anemia. Well, a lot of these vegan gurus don't even do that. They're just reading crap off Wikipedia. Do your own research if you become a vegan, or if you want to become a vegan. Do your own research. Don't trust me. Don't trust nobody else. Go talk to your doctor. Go get second, third, fifth, sixth opinions. talk to nutritionists, talk to everybody, and just try out different vegan dishes if you see them on. And if they work for you, they do. Just because one food or one type of cheese, just because there's many different vegan cheeses out there. Hello, Carrie Only. If just because there's one cheese and you don't like it, doesn't mean the others suck as well. You know, it just means that that particular brand of vegan cheese just totally isn't cool. So, anyways, we're going to be coming back and checking the beans. We're back in the kitchen. So we are back in the kitchen. I'm getting my dinner partially prepared for tonight. It's almost time to shut off the flame. What do you guys think? Oh, yummy. This is going to be really good when I haven't decided if I'm going to cook with rice or couscous yet. I want to eat these like right here, right now. Okay, I'm going to give these like another 5 minutes or so. And then I'm going to take the lid off for another 2 more minutes. But basically, yes. A lot of these vegan gurus just, you know, think that they're doctors, and they think because they're getting all these views. Hello, Miss Ladies. Welcome. Welcome to YouNow. I was just stirring the beans. I'm in the latter half of my bean making, and I'm on take 2 of this broadcast because I accidentally got disconnected. Anyways, so I decided to do a little mini rant over other vegan gurus and stuff like that on top of it, and then I want to make veganism more approachable for all, because people, like I said, people make it seem like veganism is an exclusive only club, and it's very expensive, and it's not. It's not. Thank you so much for the love, Miss Lady. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate it a lot. But yes, I mean, there's this vegan YouTuber, as I mentioned before. I wish I knew her name, but she goes to fast food restaurants and she veganizes stuff. She makes it seem like it's okay. It's being able to go out to eat with your non-vegan friends and family. You can actually do that now as a vegan. And since I have my boyfriend, he's a non-vegan, I was like, oh, okay, so now if the boyfriend wants to take me out to McDonald's, or if he wants to take me out to Carl's Jr. or something, we can do that. I don't have to worry about, you know, not being able to eat anything but a salad, you know, because as a vegan we get sick and tired of salads. At least I know I do. You know, salads are yummy, but you get tired of them after eating the same thing many times before. But this one girl, she makes like all these different fast food restaurants so easily attainable for vegans to veganize their food so they can enjoy their friends and family while they're out. But that's one of the challenges as a vegan, is to be able to go out and be able to eat stuff that's vegan. So yes, I think I'm gonna go check on the beans again. They're almost done. I really can't wait. I've been soaking them for 24 hours. It helps reduce the amount of gas inside them as well. It also helps them cook faster. A lot of people put baking soda inside the beans when they're soaking them, but it just makes a weird flavor with them. That's just my opinion. If you like that weird flavor and it appeals to you, by all means, do it. Okay, let's check beans. Let's check beans together. All right. All right, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you poot. All right. They're about done, but now I'm going to cook them for like another 2 minutes with the lid off this time. And back to me. It's 1:14 my time. I've been cooking these approximately for an hour and 15 minutes. I started about 11:58, so that's an hour and 16 minutes I've been cooking these. But so many people, you know, want to make, just as that one girl makes veganism so easily attainable and so achievable that I just actually admired her work. I wish I knew her name though. She's in California like me, I know that for sure. Maybe she could teach me a few things or two. But I'm afraid of the salt content, to be honest. Hello Rahul, how you doing? My name is LishaJoya. Thank you for becoming a fan. Appreciate it. But I'm afraid of the salt content being too high on some of the foods. So I don't eat fast food anyways as it is. I like to eat my own versions of them at home if I can. So I can control the salt, I can control the sugar, I control the other type of stuff. I'm not afraid of fats, if you want to know. I eat avocados like a mad woman. I eat vegan burgers just like the rest of you all that are non-vegan. I eat french fries, I eat macaroni and cheese that's vegan. I eat all kinds of yummy stuff as a vegan. And I really wish I could broadcast or guest some of you guys when I'm mobile, but the only time I could do that is when I'm stuck at the computer, and it does me no justice, you know, when I'm cooking, you know. Maybe I'll be at my computer and I'll guest a few of you guys later. You know, we'll just like talk about veganism. So we could just, you know, talk about it, make it easily achievable, easily attainable for everybody to even go vegan if it is just for one day, one meal. Advice on change of ingredient, you know. Hello Exo Dulce, how are you doing today? My name is LishaJoya. I'm in the latter process of my cooking of my beans, so I'm almost completely done with the cooking process. Right now I'm just taking a little bit of a break because it's really, really warm. And just talking in general. A lot of people can't handle my truth, I think. They want to come, they think there's going to be like this vegan drama type stuff, and it's just me just living my life and just talking to you guys like I would talk to a friend, like I would talk to people I've known for years. And the thing that I'm kind of going through is that my heart and my goal as a vegan, this might be the latter half of this broadcast too, but I'm going to tell you guys this. My heart and my soul as a vegan is to lovingly bring as many people to veganism as possible. Whether it is by showing you an ingredient you can use in replace of, showing you how I live, not exactly showing you what I eat in the day, per se, because I get bored of those videos personally, but I want to show you how to cook vegan. I want you to show you how to think vegan, the real way to think vegan. Not part of the vegan drama, because the vegan drama it's only exciting for so long before it gets so old. It's kind of like if you are a partier or a drug addict or an alcoholic, it gets so boring after a period of time. It seems so exciting in the very beginning, and then it gets all boring. Well, same with the drama per se. I mean, that's all you get to know. Is veganism only about drama? Is it a one note pony? Is it one trick pony? I mean, is it a one note song? I mean, come on, people. Veganism is so wonderful, people. There's a lot of love involved. Not just self-love, but it's just love in general, as a whole, with a blanket whole. You know, and I want to show you that you can become vegan, or if you're determined to stay a non-vegan, that you can try a healthier alternative, even if it's just one time. So even if it's just one time. Even just to reduce your carbon footprint one time. 7 billion people on the earth, one time, to reduce your carbon footprint. Imagine the impact that would be. Just imagine it for a moment. Take time in silence. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, so if, you know, I just want to make sure you guys can see that you could try it and it'd be not sucky. That's another thing is when I first became a vegan is that I thought that my vegan food was going to be sucky. And I thought all vegan food, oh God, it's just rabbit food. In the very beginning, I was monomealing and I was on a raw to 4 diet. It was boring for me because it wasn't working for me. It just wasn't exciting. And then the other thing for me was that, you know, I just wasn't doing my research and my homework on my stuff. So now we're checking the beans. Oh, the beans are perfect now. See how like the liquid's completely almost down, but they still like bounce up towards the top a little bit, but the bubbles are kind of medium boil. Now it's completely done. So now we're going to turn this off, and then we're going to keep this lid. Just put it on top. And then I'm going to let it sit for about, let's see, about a good hour or 2 on the stove, just like that, nice and warm. And then about 3 hours or 2 hours from now, I'll start making the rice, or an hour and a half from now, I'm going to start making the rice, and I'm going to annihilate that to pieces. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that segment, but I just want you guys to know that I want to make sure that veganism, in my heart of hearts, I want to make veganism easily attainable, easily achievable, reasonable. It's not just what you put in your mouth, it's how you think. Even if you're determined, like I said, to not be a vegan, but you want to try something healthier, your doctor told you need to try something healthier, I want to be the one that helps you discover that this one vegan dish is delicious beyond reason. And then you want to make it millions of times over and over and over again. And then maybe that one vegan dish will be the one vegan option that you make frequently because you enjoy it. And maybe that might stem into more vegan recipes and dishes. That might then maybe that might turn you into a vegan or vegetarian, or something that reduces your overall carbon footprint, that's making you feel better as a person. And that's the other goal. My goal is I want to make you guys feel better, whether it's physically better, emotionally better, spiritually better, mentally better. I mean, I just want to, you know, as a vegan, you know, I want to make sure I show that you guys that this stuff is easily attainable, easily achievable. And I also want to show this as a testament to my boyfriend, really, my wonderful boyfriend. He is really indeed wonderful, even though he's a non-vegan, people. And just because he's a non-vegan doesn't make him like an asshole because he's eating meat, but whatever. No, my boyfriend's really wonderful. Wonderful person inside and out. He's beautiful inside and out too. Oh, sexy as hell. Anyways, we won't go there. It's the wrong broadcast for that. But basically, you know, so I can make him healthier. Because I have this selfish ambition to make my boyfriend healthy, strong, and live a long time so I could torture him longer because I love him so much and I want to be with him for very, very, very long freaking time. And I want to see him thrive. I want to see him soar. I want him to achieve all his goals and his dreams and aspirations and more that he could ever achieve. And I want him to be healthy enough to reach them. And but I also want him to know that I'm open. I want him to be open back and continue that openness dialogue. Now going back to the other vegan gurus real quick. The vegan gurus, you see, are not open-minded. You have to keep yourself open-minded to be a vegan, really. Because they're expecting you to be open-minded if you are non-vegan. But the moment that you become a vegan, all of a sudden you have to hate the non-vegans again. No, love the non-vegans if you're vegan. Non-vegans, love the vegans. We're just crazy people sometimes. Alright? Just forgive us in advance. Some of us, we need B12. Alright, this is LishaJoya. I'm out, and I love you guys.